Burger, and I'm here with a new episode of Mountain Blade, A World of Ice and Fire, Insane Difficulty. I've got my character here with the very original name Bloody, and we are going to go on an adventure to kill anything ever. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So let's see what we got here. Broken Men versus Iron Men. I'm going to side with the Iron Men. Okay, this is actually a relatively difficult battle. And I've got control over the troops, so there we go. I got Krastos, a horse. So it's Krastos, Sir Illifer the Penniless, and Sir Janus Lyran. Now we are here to wreck some stuff. That's what we're here to do. Okay, let's get the Iron Man out in front. And then let's put Sir Janus Lyran and the people who are not in the proper group over there. Who's this guy? Oh, Iron Man Captain. Apparently Iron Man Captain is infantry. They are not going to charge, now are they? Right, because they're archers. Okay. You guys charge. Wait for them to focus on them, and then I'll have everyone else charge. They've got the big shields. The shields of the big variety. Darn it, I forgot archers are super hard to defeat. But I'm going to tell you a story about D&D. This is a new D&D story, because it's about an adventure I haven't told you about before. This is an adventure that's been going on for years between me and my friends, but we only play, like, 2 to 5 times a year, so we don't play often. And this whole time we started out playing, I played a paladin, and I didn't realize I hate rules. Although I probably should have realized that I hated rules. I didn't, however. I did not realize I hated rules. So I then switched out my character for the most lax character you could possibly play, a Kender Thief. And you might not know what a Kender is. Oh, right, this is not the throwing axe I have here. Really? Uh-oh. You might not know what a Kender is. A Kender is a short person via hobbit or halfling, but they're from a very specific world in Dungeons & Dragons, a world that my game was not taking place in, and they're basically a bunch of insufferable, annoying kleptomaniacs with no social skills, and they act like children, and you can't get rid of them because they also feel no fear. They're incapable of feeling fear, and they experience something called wanderlust, which is a biological thing that happens to them that causes them to run all over the place. And by all over the place, I of course mean the world. They wander the world, seeking adventure, and shiny things to pick up. Oh, man. So that's a Kender. Finally, I hit someone with this. Throwing weapons improved. Alright. Out of throwing weapons. Come on, buddy. Damn it, that guy stole my kill. He knew it was mine. He knew it! Anyways, so that's a Kender. Now, this is actually a very difficult character to play, because by all means, you should be the most annoying player ever. But, to not annoy your friends, you shouldn't play like the most annoying player ever. So how do you play the most annoying race ever without being the most annoying player ever? Basically, do things that are helpful, but have an unhelpful mentality about it. So come up with a good plan of how you want to do things, but then choose to tell everybody the plan in a way that makes them think it's a terrible plan. But then you're surprisingly helpful. And that's the way I play things. I tend to dual-wield daggers, but I also use a staff sling as my weapon of choice because the race has a lot of unique abilities, actually. It's actually a really good race to play. They have this ability that lets them taunt people, And basically, they insult people so much that if they speak the same language, they'll get super annoyed and they will. Did infantry not charge? Well, guess they got away. They will get so annoyed that they will get a disadvantage to hit, and you will get an advantage to hit them. It's nice. That's very nice, isn't it? Yes, that's very good stuff. Don't need any of this crap. Alright, here I am fighting some Vale Levy next. You'll regret ever leaving your lord. Take the field. Okay. And why don't we all just charge, since we're all horsey people. Except for this pleb here. I'm using his feet like a sucker. What a pleb. But maybe I don't want Sir Janus Lyran going up in the front, since he's vulnerable to that thing that plebs experience. Death? Is that it? Anyways, continuing on with my Dungeons & Dragons story. So my characters, they were all looking for the location of a map. Don't ask them what the map led to, because they do not know. They had no idea where the map was leading. But when they got to the place on the map, it was a hill. So they're like, alright, rogue, this is your department. Search for hidden doors. And the DM says, roll a die. I'm like, I take 10. And he's like, roll a die. I'm like, take 10. That means I take a substantial amount of time to search. He's like, roll a die. He's got a big smile on his face. That sadistic fuck. Anyways, I roll the die and I roll it 2. And he's like, good job. You found it. And I'm like, you. Anyways, so he says, you find a secret door. I'm like, there's something hidden beneath the dirt. I'm like, okay, so I start digging the dirt. And I'm like, okay, so you now start digging the dirt with your hands, and everybody's looking at you like you're an idiot. And I'm thinking, that's nothing new. So I continue digging, everyone continues watching me, and eventually I find a face, so says the DM. And as soon as the DM says, you find a face, I say, I touch the face, instantly. And that's my group for Dungeons & Dragons. They tend to do this weird thing where they put their palm to their foreheads whenever my character does anything. So they did that. And, I touch the face, and the face says, hey, cut that out. And I'm like, well, no, the face didn't say anything. No, did the face say something? I don't remember. That's not important. Point is, when I touched the face, I got weak. And I decided, okay, well, I got weak, so I lay down and take a nap. And this is when, the rest of the party gets concerned, because, my character doesn't take naps. In fact, they're just happy when he can go to sleep before they do, and are also happy when he wakes up after they do. So, the whole him sleeping thing is a little unusual. I need more people. Here, Brigand, you're my person now. There we go, finally. Took me like 3 seconds to click that. God. And basically, a whole bunch of stuff happens, and it escalates to me throwing a dagger at the face. And then face starts shooting magic missiles, and then everyone starts attacking it. The face fighting back, and then finally, the NPC who we've taken affinity to calling tall, dark, and stupid, bursts through the door without opening it, just knocks it right down. He's a strong character like that. And, the face stops attacking. What does start attacking, though, is golems, stone golems, or ceramic, something like that. And they're coming in drones. So I, of course, do the natural thing and decide to make them feel the power. How do I make them feel the power? Why? I poured red paint on myself, of course. But this is not just any paint. This is magic paint, the pigments of Blackmoor. And the red pigments of Blackmoor turns anyone who dumps it on themselves into a 7th level fighter. And rogues are super weak. So it's nice to be a 7th level fighter for a while. So we attack all of the things. The wizard in our group, Adeline, throws some enchantments on our weapons, and we kick ass even more. And then she decides to shrink one of the statues into a super tiny statue, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then the big guy, tall, dark, and stupid, smashes the little one, and I'm like, no, he was so young. Oh, crap, I just totally forgot another part of the story. I forgot the beginning of the story. I started with the... Damn it. Oh, well. I just realized I forgot the beginning of the story. That before we got to the... Well, I could just spin it off as the end. Yeah, I'll do that. Anyways. I don't know, I think I might take 2 parts to tell this D&D story. Now that I'm thinking about it. It might take me 2 tries, 2 episodes. Well, 2 episodes it is. So I'm just going to continue telling it from where I'm at and then spin the story in my favor later. So, they crush all the statues, and then my character just immediately starts running, continuing down the hallway. And he takes a right. And he continues on for some time. Nobody's super worried about chasing him. Seriously? You're thankful for my help? I didn't do anything. My name is Bloody. Well met, Bloody. I just need as many troops as I can get. I'll get rid of the loot later if I need to. Didn't get any loot, though. Damn bastard. Continue running down the hallway. Nobody's concerned about chasing him. And his name is Ragnar, by the way, as well. So Ragnar goes down there. Nobody's concerned. And then he gets to the next room. And what does he find in the next room? 2 more statues. And they're thinking, oh, he's just going to fight them like an idiot by himself. Although, they're probably not super concerned since I got the pigments of Blackmoor on. But then what I do is I say, woohoo! Man, they're gonna be so happy when they see what I brought them. And my character starts backpedaling just ahead of the new statues that are attacking me. And they see me. So what they do is they see me retreating when I come around the corner. And if you've ever heard about how Napoleon lost his war, you'd be thinking, oh crap, that guy's retreating? That never happens. What could ever make him retreat? And I shout, guys, I brought the party to us. Look what I brought you. And I bring the 2 statues to them. And only when I get around the corner where they are is when I stop backpedaling and attack. So we killed those 2. Wasn't a huge deal. It was actually kind of beneficial that I did this. Because I brought them out of the room they were in where more surprises could be hiding. And I switched over to really? This horse is not turning fast. Why is this... There, this is what I'm trying to do. I was trying to hit it like this. Anyways. It's getting away. Or is it? Maybe I can catch up to it? Oh, that didn't kill it? Well, that sucks. Whatever. Did I get any? I got 1. That's plenty.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I wasn't talking to the name of the artificial intelligence that I will not name. Because Because if I name her, she'll just think I was talking to her again. Isn't that right, Alexa? Damn it, I didn't mean to say your name. Yay, she didn't hear me. So we fight those guys, and then I immediately run off again. And this time, I bring some hands with me. Just little hands, no bodies attached to them. And they're crawling along. And I bring them into the hallway where they can open fire at them. And they just unload fireballs at it. The two mages. Well, actually, the two NPC mages, because there are quite a few NPCs in our adventure. Because it was just two NPCs, but now it's more. Because some of the players became NPCs. They became plebs. Anyways. Well, no, they're not plebs, because you got the DM running them. The DMs have smirked. Anyways. What was I saying? Hands. Yes, the hands. Anyways. This time, I start running off again after they kill the hands. So the ranger, Goldstein, throws a net over me. He catches me. How did I miss that guy? Dude, bruh, I want to eat ya. Anyways, he catches me, and they decide, okay, we're taking a rest. Wizards are out of spells. We're not that high level, and we take a rest. They don't let me out of the net for the night. We rest for 8 hours. I am still a human at that point, a human fighter. Because the pigments of Blackmoor last 24 hours. Oh, and by the way, when I fought the second set of golems, my sword broke, shattered, so I borrowed one of the rangers' two-handed swords, which I only have proficiency in because yes. Anyways, alright, so at the end of the next hallway, we find a creature with the body of a lion and the head of an eagle, and also wings. And it says, I will give you 3 questions, and if you answer them right, I won't eat you. Otherwise, I eat you. And I'm like, this sounds like a great plan. And I sit down next to her and I said, what is your question, O wise master? And the first riddle was, I'm gonna get it completely wrong, but let's see if I can avoid getting it completely wrong and only get it partially wrong instead. That's what I'm going for here. So, something about you use your knife to cut me, but when I die, you cry. But when you cut me, you cry. And of course and said it had a head. And of course, it's an onion. Of course it's an onion. I guessed that immediately. It was my first guess. However, the mage, Adeline, had already guessed onion, so I looked less intelligent because someone else had already guessed it. Damn bastard. Here, guts. Anyways. Onion. Second question was really weird. Present in the rain. Oh no. Present in the sun, gone in the rain. Only one color, but not one shape. Stuck on the ground, yet easily flies. Was that clue. And we couldn't guess it. We had a lot of guesses. I kept saying stupid things like, oh, what about the sun? No, wait, that's wrong. Present in the sun. Okay, what about clouds? No, wait. Nope. Nope, there are clouds when it rains. Nope, that's not it. And I'm like, okay, the answer is either light or the sky. And neither of those sound good to me. So which one do we pick? And they're also trying to decide and say, okay, I say the answer is the sky. I was wrong. It's all good. So the thing lunges to attack, and I was sitting cross-legged in front of it, with my sword across my lap, like a badass. And since I got initiative, I didn't look like an idiot. I got initiative over the creature, and I therefore, dealt damage to it before it did damage to me. And then everyone just pummeled it with everything they had. So good times, good times. Good times were had and hadden. Thing is dead, and then my character rushes to its corpse and says, "Somebody get me healing potion. I need to know the answer." And I'm like, "Please, anyone, I need to know the answer." And I'm like, "Wise master, what is the answer?" And the DM says, "All right, the answer to that one was shadow." And I'm like, "Ah, darn, it's a good answer, except for the one part that still makes no sense." Anyways, what next? Wow, that's a lot of venison I've got here. Let's go sell this venison. Next, we are attacked by a suit of armor with a glowing fire sword. And, we wreck it. We wreck its day. And then I pick up the glowing fire sword, and I get a shock of electricity. I'm like, okay, not picking up that again. That's for sure. And then, we hear a voice says, "Oh, finally, someone come to save me." This is probably the sword talking. And then the ranger picks it up, and he's good. It is apparently a neutral good weapon. And this neutral good weapon only likes neutral good people, as you would presume. Anything else I don't have here? Nothing that doesn't go bad. Okay. Wow, hunting deer is a good way to make money, it seems. Anyways. So got a neutral good weapon. The sword says it has no idea what it's doing here. It said it became sentient sometime around the time this place was created, and it's been here for its entire life, and it said it's been there 100 years. I'm like, oh, 100 years, that's a clue. It's a nice head you got on your shoulders. And then my character puts her 2 fingers over her lips and blushes and says, "Oh, I thank you," and then she murders his ass. The rest of him too. Anyways, that's just... It always sounds like they're complimenting you when they say, "It's a nice head you got on your shoulders." I'm good German. Anyways. What was I talking about? Something about German people. What was I talking about? Look at that pleb, dying like a pleb. Only plebs die. That's who dies. Plebs! What was I talking about? Oh, crap. Ow. Okay, they got thrown weapons. They know how to use them. I would totally pull that javelin out of my horse and throw it at him. If this was real. Okay, this is bad. Oh, crap. Damn it! Okay, we still got this. I can still resolve the situation. So anyways, we got a few clues about what on earth this place even is. Now, we know it's, 100 years old. We know this place was created for a specific purpose, and this sword is part of it. So, okay, and then we fight another suit of armor. This one, the armor is magic, and the sword isn't. So get some human-sized armor, if anyone wants it. I'm gonna wait for my plebs to reach the enemy, so that I can, pleb up their pleb day. Bring them to death. Where they belong. Death! Yes, focus on him. Oh crap. Oh crap. I lost my opportunity there. There we go. Sea Raider killed by Bloody. My brigand is running. Yes! Haha, idiot. And I think I will tell you the rest of the story next time. That's going to be it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Today, these guys have actually got some good loot. I told you my story. I also killed some plebs in my journey to stop being a pleb myself. That's it for today, everyone. Bye.